Several of The Big Bang Theory stars appear in the revival of Night Court. The remade version of Night Court shares several things in common with the original version, which starred Harry Anderson as Judge Harry Stone and dealt with a variety of quirky courthouse employees and visitors to the court. The new version of the series is connected to The Big Bang Theory in several ways, chief among them that the leading role, Judge Abby Stone, is played by Melissa Roach, who played Bernadette on the popular sitcom about a group of scientists. Although Roach is the only The Big Bang Theory alum in the Night Court Season 3 cast, the series has other connections to her previous sitcom. Notably, two of Roach's fellow co-stars have visited Night Court so far. These actors did not play their characters from The Big Bang Theory, but the episodes were considered reunions because of their shared connection with Roach to that show. And these guest appearances are exciting for audiences that watch both series. Additionally, star John Larroquette is tangentially connected to both sitcoms, as he starred in another series with The Big Bang Theory alum. Roach is the only The Big Bang Theory alum to have a starring role on Night Court, rather than a guest role. Her role is quite different from that of her previous sitcom. Instead of playing a wife who often has to stand up to her partner or his friends when they want to do ridiculous or childish things, she plays Abby Stone, the court's presiding judge. Abby is an extremely positive and bubbly person despite the stresses of her job. She believes in every defendant's ability to change and often gives people second chances rather than being harsh. Bernadette and Abby have in common that they are both characters that some people think are more naive than they are. Bernadette was one of the smartest and wittiest characters on The Big Bang Theory, but was often treated dismissively because of her high-pitched voice. Similarly, Abby's optimism can be mistaken for naivety, even though that is untrue. She's chosen to be optimistic because of the hard times she's been through and is well aware that life is not all sweetness and light. Kunal Nayyar is the first The Big Bang Theory alum to visit Night Court. Nayyar plays fashion designer Martini Todd Wallace, who climbs through a courthouse window to escape the paparazzi in Night Court Season 2, Episode 7. Martini crosses paths with Abby shortly after she is lamenting about the difficulty of finding anyone compatible to date given the time constraints of her jobs and the type of men she is attracting. The two begin a romance, but it doesn't work out. Raj was often said to have a secret crush on Bernadette in The Big Bang Theory, thus making this story somewhat of an inside joke for audiences familiar with both shows. Night Court also references the star's former sitcom by having Abby say to Martini, "There's something weirdly familiar about you. Have we met before?" That said, Martini is a completely different character from Raj, making the episode enjoyable whether or not the audience was familiar with The Big Bang Theory. Mayim Bialik's upcoming appearance in Night Court will be a double reunion for her, as she played John Larroquette's daughter in The John Larroquette Show. Bialik's episode, which airs on NBC on January 14, 2025, will also reference her title role in the popular 1990s teenage sitcom Blossom, as she will be playing a fictionalized version of herself, and Abby will be excited to have the star of one of her favorite shows in her courtroom. NBC and Bialik are being careful to avoid spoilers, but this Night Court reunion of The Big Bang Theory stars will probably contain several in-jokes about Bialik's connections to Night Court. Bialik's long career will give a nostalgic feel to the story that hopefully will not overshadow the comedy of a major star landing in this court full of quirky people. Considering that it has been about a year since Nayyar appeared in the series, if Bialik's visit is as well received as expected, Inviting an alum from the Big Bang Theory could become an annual tradition.